Hi, this is Chris from Cinematic Instruments, and today I'd like to give you a quick overview over the bundle Fine Mallets. This bundle consists of 3 contact patches, of which the first one is a Vibraphone, the second one is a Marimba, and the third one is a collection of smaller mallets. You've already heard the boat articulation in the intro, so now let's switch to regular mallets. I'll leave the chorus on because I think it adds a lot to the sound. And what I'm gonna do in this next little demonstration is that I'll use the mod wheel to change the speed of the motor, which is driving the Vibraphone. Let's check this out. The third articulation that I'd like to show you is the prepared articulation. It actually contains 5 separate articulations for, well, every little thing that we place on the Vibraphone to make it sound different. But what you can also do is assign certain objects to certain keys, and you can also randomize those. So if you click on randomize, it will come up with a different combination of samples for every set. So that's the articulations for you. One thing I'd also like to demonstrate is the tremolo function. What the tremolo function does is that it actually plays a sample on key release. So you press down a key, you hear the sound, and then when you let go of the key, it also plays a sample. Let's shorten this for a little bit. Now, what this does is that it actually allows you to play very fast tremolos, and you only need like half of the key presses. So that's that. There's also a couple of effects which you can use, some reverbs. But what I'd like to do is just switch over to the next instrument, which is the marimba. So that's what the marimba sounds like. I played it on the hardest articulation and also with the arpeggiator engaged, which actually means that I can play a chord and it will be splitted into an arpeggio. So that's the hard articulation. What I'd also like to show you is the soft one with a different reverb type, which is one of my favorites, infinite. And just for the sake of it, add an octave to it as well. Now that's an interesting texture with a soft but yet very powerful attack. Next up we got the small mallets, which is an instrument that actually contains 5 sub-instruments: the metallophone, the Glockenspiel, the Spieluhr, the kalimba, and a bowl. Now first of all, let me show you the Spieluhr, which is the German term for music box. You also got some pretty interesting effects and sound color options which you can activate or deactivate. Let's just play the regular sample for a second. Another interesting combination for me is playing the Metallophone and picking the muted articulation of that. There's tons of articulations in this. Disabling the distortion again, and instead I'll activate the reverse sample, which will just play the sample in reverse, and I wanted to only play it in reverse. We can also just activate the reverse function, which actually doubles the sample, so it's one time played forward and the other one is played backward. Sounds like this. But I want it to be only in reverse. Exactly. I need more delay, more reverb, different reverb. Let's take this one. You can see clearly it's my favorite. And we can also fine-tune the sound with this tone control, which is like a EQ you can use to boost certain frequencies. So for example, we can go low and we can go high. Oh, that's sharp. Thanks for listening. Be sure to also check out the other walkthroughs, as I just have shown you a couple of sounds that I actually like, but there's so much more in these products to see. And until the next time, bye!